everybody doing?
Hi, guys.
Good. So there's Ari. So we'll give folks a couple of more minutes and then
Hello.
hey Ari.
Hi. Hi.
And then we'll get started with introductions, and then we got a couple of we got a presentation that we can do.
Hi, James.
Hey.
Hi. You gotta let Sandra do her introductions because she says she don't want her brother speaking for her.
Who's that?
Sandra Lawrence.
Okay.
He did it last week. She said he don't talk for her, so she can do it now.
That sounds good.
Go for it, Sandra. You're mute.
Unmute yourself, Sandra.
Unmute yourself.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone.
Hey there.
Yeah, last week Pixie introduced everyone, but I just wanted to talk about my family, and also if Hallie Sherry comes back on, and all the other family that are there, they just thought, Pixie, talk about yours, you can introduce yours, your family as well. Okay, so, oh boy, here goes my phone. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so I'm Sandra Lawrence. I am the oldest daughter of Edward and Sylvia Lawrence. I have 2 daughters. I live in New York, and that's about it, right? What else? Oh, David is not on today, but David and Michael, they're my god brothers. And Ari and Otto and everybody, they're my first cousins. And of course, my brother Fitzy and Irvin and Irvin and
Ernest.
Ernest, yeah, I just missed, sorry. Yeah, phone distracting me, yeah. Okay. My sister is at work, and my brother, he's an organist at the church he's at, so I don't think he's back yet. So when we were talking about music last week, yes, Fitzy and also Hallie, they're musicians as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
See, Face, you can't talk for her, but she can talk for you.
Yep.
Sandra for you.
I noticed that.
Roddy, you want to talk for me?
No, that's okay.
Not you, my brother. All right.
I can't speak for anybody.
Huh?
I can't speak for anyone.
Oh, okay.
I'm too old.
Yeah, but you're still a good bro.
Set it down.
Okay, do we have any other new family members?
Hi, my name is Charlie.
Hey, Charlie.
Charlie.
Hi. Charlie.
Hi.
How
What's
old are you?
yours?
You said, how old are you?
How old are you?
No, I'm asking you. You're telling me.
How old are you? Tell them
How old are you?
No, say, tell them how old you
Too
are.
old to tell.
I'm 6 years old.
6 years old?
Okay, 6.
How old are you?
I'm a lady. I don't tell. I'm older than you, yes. Boy, I got myself into that one, didn't I?
Well, let me ask you, how far can you count to?
I can't count.
To
To 100.
To 100. Oh, okay.
I'm not there yet.
Well, I'm almost. That's good.
But
That in the six.
and I can play piano too. And you can't talk to my dog.
All right, we have another musician in the house. Okay, that's good. Anybody else?
Yvonne, where's Henry?
Henry said he'll be on. He'll be on momentarily.
Yeah, Barry's not gonna be here because he's doing a course.
Okay.
He may not be here. It's a month-long course, so he's gotta.
Okay. So one of the things that we wanted to start doing is we wanted to start recognizing those birthdays that fall into the month that we're having our meetings in. So we're in the month of October now. So who has birthdays?
Otto.
I know Otto has one because he just gave me his birth month and his birthday.
Yeah. No, last
Heather,
Monday.
but she's not Heather, but she's not on yet.
And I had one of my granddaughter's birthday was Thursday gone. She turned 6 years old. Another one is today. She turns 13.
All right, very good.
Very good.
So we could do this one or two ways. We could just say, "Hey, happy birthday, everybody," or we could actually sing the song. So you guys,
We're singing the song.
what's that?
You know, we don't have anything to say. We're singing the song.
You want to sing?
Yes. No,
Well, you go ahead and sing, Ari.
no. Everybody would leave. I can't sing.
All right,
Ask
sure.
anybody here that just said their family to me and they'll tell you I can't sing.
Who's gonna sing? Show of hands.
Oh,
Sandra
grandmother's
can
name
sing.
is Geneva.
Sandra can sing.
I don't see any hands going up.
I know.
Sorry.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Birthday, October.
Happy
Birthday to you.
All right, very good. So I tell you what, I wanted to let's go ahead and I've always heard folks ask, how does the family
Turn his TV down some.
and how are we actually related, by Richard? And so and Ari has been doing a pretty good job in letting us know who we are related to. And so we want to kind of show you guys a couple of tools that you can use, to see what's going on in terms of the relationships. But I'll start off with kind of giving you an overview of the tree that I started putting together based on information that we had. And I'll share my screen.
Hi, James.
Yeah.
Can I just have my son-in-law say hi? He just walked in the house.
Oh, hi.
Say hi, Emma.
Hello.
Hey, you want to give a quick introduction?
Introduction. You're married to. Huh? Say what?
A quick introduction.
Married to her son. I mean her daughter. Her daughter Del Marie.
Okay.
All right. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We all live in New York. Yeah. He's just
Okay.
popping in for something. Okay.
He's going to be a daddy soon.
All right. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Hey, Paulette. I see you just joined.
Hi, hello, family. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Paulette.
Okay. So what I want to do is I'm going to share my screen, and you guys let me know if you can see it once I get it up here.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Beautiful.
All right. So so starting off with Richard Daisley, he's the guy that that Ari had first sent information about to all of us. And if we look down this tree, we see that Richard had Albert, Margaret, Joseph, James, Mary, Phoebe, and John, right? And Albert over here is the branch that I belong to. And if we look at Albert, Albert had Ethel, Patrick, Annie, and Charles.
There's a few missing.
I'm missing two?
You're missing a couple of them.
Okay.
Dora for sure.
Okay. And the reason why they're missing off of mine and probably would not be missing off of Ari's tree is because the way that I've been doing this is through ancestry hints. These guys give us, when you join them and you put in names of people that you know, they'll use their vast databases and they'll plow through that, and then they'll give you what they call hints. And those hints they appear in these little leaflets. So when you look at those hints, it'll show information. And if you can validate that information, for example, it might be a marriage license or it might be a birth certificate. If you can validate those hints, then they'll automatically add it to your tree. And so if you can, as you can see, there's a lot of hints here that I have not gone in and looked at and validated. And so if I were to go in and validate it, it probably will start adding those additional people to my tree. So these names are the names that have been validated or that have been entered by me, because I know for a fact that these people are related to Albert, and that's why you see their names. So, and I'm focusing on my tree, but I'm also kind of giving you guys a little hint of how.
I can send you the whole tree.
What's that?
I'll send you the whole tree that I have.
Yeah, it would be, you know, and I'm sure that Ari's tree is just, because she's including all of you guys on some of these things, it's just a huge tree. And so that's you know, that's a good thing. So I'm just looking at, so if I go from Albert on down to Patrick, Patrick is my mom's grandfather, and essentially Patrick raised my mom, and he was married to Rebecca. Rebecca actually is from Jamaica. I haven't done too much, but you can see there's little hints that if I click on that, it'll probably say, hey, you know, Rebecca is related to such and such, and if I can validate that, they'll add it to my tree. But also off of let's just kind of go through over these other guys here from Richard. So John, looks like John had Hubert and Marion, and it looks like Joseph Henry had a bunch of children.
You're missing a whole lot of Joseph Henry right now.
Am I?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay, and you see all these leaflets? Again, I bet you if I try to validate, it'll automatically start adding his kids. All right, so move back over to Patrick. So going down, Patrick's kids were, now this is off of you guys. You probably will not know any of these folks, but if you do, that means you're closer to me than, you know, than I thought. But Patrick had Gladys, George, Burl, Ruby, Rupert, and Earl. And by the time we got here, my mom was able to say, yeah, these are Patrick's kids, because I remember them well. Now George, and they would have been my mom's aunt or uncles. Now George then had my mom, Hilma. And she's married to my dad, James. And then, of course, from there, you know, are myself and my siblings, Judy, Jamie, and Jeffrey. And of course, my wife here, Alicia. So this is, you know, what I started doing based on information that I got from Ari. And so I started building my tree off of ancestry.com. Now, what else do we have? What other tools do we have that we have either made available to you or will be making available? This contact list is what Ari has been collecting and putting information into. And when she puts that information in, then she tries to associate the first and the second ancestor. And so, so once she does that, I take this information and I put it into that report that I've been sending out to you guys. And what does that look like? It looks like that, right? You guys are familiar with this. Now, so far we've had 32 people to go in and use this form that we provided you guys. 32 people have gone in and entered information into this form for which we're able to go then and build out this report. So with this report, we can quickly, you know, get a lot of information about ourselves. You know, this is just a list of the names. If I hover over it, I can see, if I hover over somebody's name, I can quickly see their birth country, their residing country, and their first and second ancestor that they're related to. And again, this is based off of that contact list. The first and second ancestor is based off of that contact list that we try to keep with you guys, and then Ari's research of how you're related. And then, of course, you know, you're filling in this information. You can see that you know, from high school to doctorates, we cover the gamut of educational experience, and it's great to see that you know, that continuous growth in our family. You know, you know, that we view education as a source of continuing success.
I just submitted mine last night.
Great, thank you, Karen. And you can see from you know, from secretary to university professor, we cover the gamut of occupations, you know, showing that this family, regardless of your experience, you were hard workers, and you were probably you know, sacrificing your time, you know, and efforts to help uplift somebody else. So we appreciate that as well. This shows our military experience. We have people that are in the military. If you hover over, you can see that we have 4 Army members, and this one little orange is Navy. And even if this whole thing is interactive, so if you were to click on that to see, okay, who is that Navy person, you'd see over here it was Rhonda Carrington, right? So, and if you click on it again, it resets back. But this whole thing is interactive. If I wanted to see, hey, you know, who are these really smart doctorate people that we have here in our family, I could see it's Marcus, it's Michael, and Peditro, or Manard. So, Karen, I see a hand raised. Go ahead.
Yeah, and me.
So you put yours in here and it's not showing? Is that what
I did it last night, so I don't know. I have an EDS in technology.
Okay, and so you show a doctorate on yours. Let me clear this out.
Wayne has a doctorate too.
So Karen, you're right there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So okay, so this is why you should put your highest, and I'll fix that for you.
Okay.
So that you'll show up here under doctorates, because this is really asking for your highest educational experience, and so it probably wasn't made that clear. So we will fix that, and you'll show up in there as well. So, and that's really good. I really have to take my hats off to you guys who have. My wife is working on her PhD, and I have to take my hats off to you for sticking in and doing all that hard work. And it shows a lot of dedication towards education, and it's not the easiest thing. I know that.
Oh,
So congratulations to all of you who have attained that level of education.
Yes,
thank
congratulations.
you. Thank you.
Congrats.
So again, the thing about this is also I can go to October, and I can see who are all the October people, and why aren't you showing up there? Oh, I bet you I guess it hadn't refreshed yet, because this thing will refresh every couple of hours, and so I just added you in there, and it hasn't refreshed. And if we were to, for example, if we were to right click on somebody's name, we can go and we can do a drill through, and we can look at their bio. And so, so this is, it's worth going in and adding your bio so that we can get an idea. The other thing I just added to here is if you click on this little family tree thing, and I haven't finished this page of the report, but I can get an idea of who is related by ancestor. So if I click on Albert, I can see that, oh look, Zelma. So Zelma is closer to me than I thought. So I can see who's related to these folks. I can go down and look at John and see who's related to John, and so that kind of, and I can see from John, looks like from the second ancestor, is it Jinkora or Ginkora?
Ginkora.
Okay, so Ginkora has the most, 19 family members, right? So,
I'm at a loss here. Okay, Joseph Conrad Spooner was my grandfather.
He's
So-
under Belen, but we don't have all the Spooners. I have what Patricia gave me a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I saw him on the first tree that was sent out.
The one I'm trying to send, I'll have him on it, but it's too big and it's giving me trouble. It's taking
Oh, okay.
now what descendant was he from?
He's
I
from
don't recall.
Belen.
I don't. It's so large.
He's from Belen, James.
From where?
Belen.
Barbados. Joseph Conrad Spooner. Barbados.
He's Topaz's grandfather.
Okay.
Okay.
Find Topaz, you'll find him.
Yeah, Topaz was my aunt. Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, that's some of the things that that we have for you guys to go in and add and to look at. And I think it's just it's just nice to be able to share this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna. Did anybody have any other questions about this?
Are you suggesting that we should do the same thing on Ancestry?
Well, I mean, that's up to you. I think that, it's kind of costly. For me, I just wanted to, like, I still haven't even done my father's side. So I found that once I got an ancestry.com account, I was able to get pretty gung-ho into doing my mom's side. And then even with that, I started slowing down a little bit. in terms of adding more stuff. And then I never even reached my father's side. Well, I did start with him, but didn't do all the research. So I'm saying this to say that unless you have a lot of time and you are dedicated to focus energy on ancestry.com or any other genealogy application, then it's really not gonna be worth it.
Did you send in DNA?
So I also have an account with 23andMe.
Yeah, I heard of that one.
Yeah, so 23andMe, you spit in a cup and send it back, and then they have your DNA, and they will match you with other people who did the same thing. So
And the tribe, I've heard the tribe that you come from, or tribes in Africa.
Right. It does do that.
I'm on, a lot of us are on ancestry.com, so that's where the issue is too, because if people just go from one place to another, then some people are on most people are on ancestry.com. There are a few people that are on 23andMe, and that's what happens is that, so because I'm on Ancestry and I never seen any of this whole thing, but then I'm linking up to a lot of people. So I think we either have to pick one that we all do, and then we'll all be up there. That will help a lot.
Yeah.
Jimmy, can you go back to the first page of the tree? I had a question on something I saw there.
Okay, let me share my screen again.
You gotta come back.
This is on the ancestry.com tree.
Yeah. Yeah, right here. Down by your father, James Gibson. There are two little icons next to the top, onto the right there. What are those? Because you understood what the leaf meant, but I didn't know what that meant.
Okay, so that is because I did start with him. I did start putting so this opens up his branch. This is my dad, and then these are his siblings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got
so
it.
That's what that was. Good catch.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. Kiss a baby for
I
me.
see another hand. Who's that with the
that my-
iPhone? What name should I put up here?
Oh.
What name? I see you raising your hand. Go ahead, dear. What should I put for your name?
No.
Say that again.
I'm Patrice.
Patrice. I'm sorry. Okay. Go ahead,
Okay.
Patrice.
And to answer my cousin's question, Karen.
Yeah. Pat.
Joseph Conrad Spooner's mom was Isabella Augusta. They used to call her Gussie. And her mom was Arabella.
Okay.
Okay. And she's from a daughter, if I'm not mistaken, of Elizabeth and Richard Daisley.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so that ties that in very nicely. And if anybody didn't get that, you can always go back to the YouTube once I post them. And I find that when folks start explaining where they show on the tree, then that YouTube I can always go back and get that information. So thank you for that, Patrice. Anybody else have any questions or comments?
My comment is only that everyone should go on ancestry.com, and I think that would be the preferred place to do the DNA, because I mean you have the map on ancestry.com, so it would flow nicer if everyone got their DNA there as well. So then that's where we'd all link up.
Okay, so you guys heard that recommendation. I think it's a good recommendation, if we wanted to, try to keep things, continuous and just keep growing. I think that would be a great thing. So we have new people joining.
I thought you were a picture. Okay.
I'm sorry, say that again, Karen.
I thought Marcus Motley was a picture. He's so still like a statue. I thought it was just a picture. Okay, sorry.
All right, that's called concentration and discipline.
I don't know how to raise my hand.
Who's raising their
I
hand?
haven't figured out this whole thing yet.
Juju?
Yes.
Go ahead, dear.
So I don't know how I fit into this whole thing because my grandmother was a Brewster. She was Pearl Brewster, and Samantha said that her mother was a Daisley. I don't know which one or who.
Ari, you're on mute. You have anything to say about that? You're on mute, dear. Ari.
Good, you guys not hearing my voice.
Go ahead.
Her mother was her grandmother and my grandmother were sisters. They were from right.
So your grandmother and her grandmother's sisters.
Pearl was my grandmother's niece. Her grandfather was Irene Daisley Brewster and Joseph Brewster.
Right.
I'm gonna go and come back in. Something's wrong here.
Ari, we heard you pretty good. We heard you.
But yes, can't see me right. I can see just you and can't see anybody else.
Oh, you can't? Okay, we can see you.
No. So I'm gonna go and come back in again.
Okay.
Try this one last time.
Okay. All right, so did anybody have any questions or comments about the report or any of the forms or anything like that?
That first form that we looked at that had all the names and like a spreadsheet, and I think it had the birthdays and everything. I noticed that their names were in no particular order. Not that one, the typed, yeah, that one. Is it possible to put that in alpha order? Or, I mean, it's not a big deal, I guess, but I think if you needed to find somebody really quickly.
So this sheet right here, you guys will never use.
I see, okay.
This is just for Ari, because I have built in some code into this sheet.
Got it.
So that when she picks one particular, if there's another sheet here called Ancestors, and so on Descendant 1, these are the ancestors, but Descendant 2, these are the children associated with Descendant 1.
Okay.
And so I built it so that when when she assigns a Descendant 1, for example, if she were to assign Albert to somebody, I built it so that only Albert's kids would show up. And she did Carolyn, only Caroline's kids would show up to make it easier on her. So that is why, this sheet is only built for that kind of thing. And you will never see this sheet, but I use this sheet when I'm putting together this report, so that if I highlight over you, I can see the first and second ancestor, that's associated. And also, if I click on this tree, I can start doing some first and second ancestor filtering. So so that's how I use it.
Okay.
But you'll never use this contact sheet. Every time Ari comes into contact with somebody else, she adds that name, and then I also use this to glean off email addresses. So when I'm sending out information, I can go to the last name and add it to my existing contact list. So so that's how we use this information.
I admire the skill that goes into this. My goodness.
Yeah, it's you know, it's
Okay, sister, I got a bone to pick with James.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh. When I was out of the room, so to speak, I could still hear you. You said the person has to have a lot of time on their hand, kind of.
For the are you talking about for the ancestors?
All the work that's in there. We just thought I'll mention it. I was eavesdropping.
Well, I mean, you have put a lot of work in this, in that tree, and I'll tell you, even the work that I put into mine is still not enough time to go in and start adding, you know, to this stuff. So and I spend late nights, like, you know, putting this report together so that you guys can go out and see stuff. So
James?
it's not easy.
I guess we both have a lot of work, time on our hands.
Yeah.
James, how did you get to that other page that you were just on? You said you click on the tree. Where's that tree?
So this tree is on the first page of that report that I sent you guys, and I can send out the link again to the report. But this tree right here, if you click on this guy.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, and here's the problem. I'm not done with this report. And so when you click on that, it won't give you a way back to the Daisley overview. So I have to, and you might have to like refresh your browser to get back to this screen. So so I have to add like a navigation thing to get back to the Daisley overview. But meanwhile, I just wanted to, you know, add something to kind of put a little bit more analytics to this. This report is continuously being worked on, so. But anyway, did anybody have any other questions about either the family tree or the form, or anything else, or just anything you guys wanted to talk about in general with the rest of the family?
There are 3 family names and I haven't gotten to yet, though.
What's that?
Brown, Manning, and Nichols, I think. Not Nichols. I'll tell you after, but there's three family names I haven't gotten to pass the generation after Richard.
Okay. So I think that's all I had to show you guys. Again, you know, we want to get suggestions from you guys. We also talked about pictures, baby pictures. We talked about having like a little contest. You guys send us your baby pictures, and then we have a contest to see who can guess who that baby picture belongs to. And I talked about a little prize, like a gift certificate to Amazon, but Ari wants to send you guys on a trip somewhere.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
So we'll have to let that come out of her expense account.
There are 2 people on here that I promised a trip to.
Oh, you did?
Yep. So I guess only 2 people. You guys are already the winners because I'll send them on a trip.
All right. So anyway, we talked about that. I don't know if you guys have your baby pictures.
We need a baby picture and an adult picture so that we ourselves won't get lost because we can't play the game.
Oh.
Not baby. It can be like 3, 4, 5-year-old.
How soon do you want that? How soon do we want to do this?
I mean,
something to do between and still, you know, to make help. Good for James. Oh, and another thing is, we, you know, Grace is aching to do her Panamanian thing, but like she wants, like, if you guys have any questions, maybe you can send them and she can do it. And she wants like people that were born in Panama to, and I'm looking at you, Mama Gibson. communicate with her so that she can get maybe like a group together, some of the Williams and some of all you guys that were born in Panama, so you guys can decide how to do it. But if anybody in the group has any questions, you can just send them to Jimmy or myself and we'll forward them to her.
I have a question. When are we going to start having dialogue about when we should have a family reunion?
As soon as they say Americans can visit any other country in the world. Right now, you guys are banned from everybody.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, the place, at least.
Well, the place been decided. It's Barbados.
Yeah, I love it. I've been there several times. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So we can
Michelle is on the lookout for that, I'm sure.
Okay.
we
Yes,
can still
Wait a minute. Arlene, go.
we can still look at possible hotels
Yeah.
and that to get an idea of what rates would be so that those for whom it is necessary can start putting some money aside. I mean, this is what we did in my family's reunion, because not everybody can just go in pocket and say, yeah, you know, I want an airline ticket or whatever the case may be.
Hi, Marcus.
Tickets are cheap, very low now. They're very low. So,
but by the time we're able to fly, I want to bet you they're not going to be.
If you get them now, they said you can still use them later on.
Ah, okay, okay. That's
Okay.
good.
I have a question for Marcus. Marcus.
Hi, Ari. Good afternoon, everyone.
Hey
How's Miss Tyson? And does everybody know that she wants to do a repeat? Right, Marcus?
Oh, yes, she can. And, we'll have to set it up, but she's okay with it.
She's been wanting it. She
Yeah.
likes the idea. Everybody willing to give her a repeat?
Sure.
Yes. Yeah.
And maybe it'll be clear. Andrew loved that. Andrew loved that.
Can I say that I read her book and it is amazing, Marcus. I've been trying to contact you on LinkedIn, but the book is just The Power of Prayer. Y'all gotta read the book. It's a short read, but it's a powerful read. So thanks for that, Marcus. Let your mother know. Thank you.
Andrew's our reviewer, so anybody has any books or anything, he would analyze. I'm trying to get him to write his own book with all the papers he's published on education, but I'm still waiting. I already put the idea in his head, but it hasn't gotten in past there, right?
Yeah, he had already downloaded the book and read it by the time we had finished our session.
Well, can we get a link to the book?
Amazon, Words of Wisdom, Words of Faith.
Yeah,
I would like to download it.
I sent out links and I'll add it to the next correspondence as well.
Okay.
I have my copy.
And can I make an offer? I'd like to make an offer. That sounds good.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Hi, good afternoon.
How are you, Shereen? I'm gonna put you on mute just for a second because there's some background noise and.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'll take off my speakers then.
Okay. All right.
But
Okay, go, Marcus.
Yes, I was saying that, I've penned a couple of books and I have some in a pen name, so you probably can't find them under my name. But if there's anyone who has a burning desire to write a book and get it published, I can give you some free assistance on how to do that.
Okay, Andrew, no more excuses.
All right, so Marcus, we need to connect. I put my number in the chat, so please give me a call.
No problem.
Hey, by the way, do I get a commission, Andrew?
But you gotta get the book first, and then you gotta see if anybody actually buy it.
Oh, you get at least one copy sold.
All right, all right.
Okay, I have a children's book I've written. It's published. It's a sci-fi story, and I use all of my grandchildren, all 6 of them in the book.
Put the title
Put it in the chat so we can buy it.
Yeah,
Michael would have it before we hang up from here. Trust me.
I like to read.
It's for first and second grade students.
What's the name of the book?
Tatiana Jones. That's
Let's
one of my
finish that.
grandkids' name.
You
He
gotta,
has
yeah,
superpowers.
you gotta put it in the chat, and
Please
then
put
I'll
it
add
on
it to the other books.
Okay.
Shireen, have you introduced yourself before? Take yourself off mute. You can take yourself off mute now.
That's the book.
You ready?
Shireen.
Did you say Sherry or Sherry?
No, Shireen.
Shireen.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait a
Hi,
minute.
guys.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Shireen. Go ahead, dear.
Not sure she's there now.
Yeah,
She's on
Shireen,
mute.
unmute yourself and then go ahead and introduce yourself. You're still on mute. And Lance told me how to do this before, that I could unmute you guys, but I don't know how to do that.
Richard, I'm sorry, not Richard. Jimmy, if you go to participants, click on participants, and then you can mute all or mute one person or unmute somebody.
Okay, so participants and Shireen. It just asks, it says ask to unmute. It won't let me unmute her.
Even if you click on her box, you can just click unmute as the host.
Now, Shireen, you see me going through all this, you should have unmuted yourself by now. No, I can't. It just says ask to unmute.
Okay.
And if I click on her mute button, it still won't.
Are you the host?
I don't know how to build on this escape card.
So, Shireen, if you're still here, unmute. And Lance, if you're talking, you're mute. You're muted.
I'm talking to my kids because they're being a little crazy, so that's why I'm muted.
Just saw your lips moving.
Yeah.
Okay. So until she unmutes, anybody else have any?
I have a question for Lance.
What's that?
I have a question for Lance.
Oh,
yes. Go ahead, Ari.
Is your music festivals finished now for the summer?
Yes, we only had one just because of the limited access.
Oh, I felt bad that I missed some of them. I saw that one.
Okay, you saw the one with Michael Higgins, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all we did this year. So we're on hold until next summer as far as live summer performances go.
I didn't even realize Henry was in the house.
Arima, you're finished. Sherry's in. Sherry.
Okay. Hear me now? Good afternoon.
Okay.
Hello?
We can hear you, but you still got the echo, but go ahead.
Oh, yeah, my thing is a little too loud. I forgot. Okay, let me turn it down. Let me turn my speakers down. Okay, you hear me now better? Any echo?
No, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay, so I'm Peppy. Hi, good afternoon. Esther's daughter. So, that's it. Anything else? Any questions, ask.
Where are you located?
I'm in Carmichael Street. Carmichael, Georgetown, Guyana.
Where's that?
Yeah.
In Georgetown, Guyana.
Oh, in Ghana.
Yes.
Nice. You filled out your bio, didn't you?
I don't think so. No, I didn't. I have to do that.
Because I thought I saw somebody else in Ghana off of that bio.
Guyana.
Guyana.
Yes. As in South America.
Oh, no, this was Ghana.
No, Guyana.
You should be a Brewster.
Oh, yeah. My name was Brewster before I changed it to Sam. Yes, it was Brewster.
Nice. Well, welcome. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
And so do we have your email? Did you want our contact?
I'm not quite sure if you do, but I'll fill out the bio and I'll let you guys and you'll get the contact information.
So if you can, you have a ability to put your email in the chat box, chat room.
Okay, I have a chat box here. Okay.
All right, thank you.
It's gone?
Anybody else have anything, any interesting things happened to you this week that you want to share?
Hello.
Hey there.
This is Sherry.
Hey, Sherry.
Hi. How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Sherry, pull your screen up. Sherry, pull your screen up.
I'm doing payroll at the time I'm talking to you guys. Okay. Hi, Ari.
Hi, sweetie.
I'm Manny's daughter. I think I'm the youngest out of all the cousins from the Lawrence side. You guys that are older than me can correct me. What can I say to you guys? In New York. Hi. I am Sandra's sister, Hallie's brother. My other brother introduced us last week. However, we are from two different mothers, so we just need to clarify that. What else can I tell you? I have two daughters, both in college. They're both doing psychology, I think, the last time I heard. But since they're at that age, could be psychology today, could be something else tomorrow. So that's me. My daughter loves to play the flute. I know we have plenty of musicians on there. She is currently she's at Villanova. She's in their band. She's actually one of the pet directors. So I guess when you all come together, you also have my daughter. Thank you.
Don't work too hard, Sherry. Keep the mask up.
I know. It's just my schedule. Huh?
Keep that mask up.
Yeah, I know. I'm here by myself.
Okay.
The shift is now starting, so you're gonna find that they're coming in now, and hopefully they all be on time at 3.
Work in the hospital?
No, I work with in a group home. I work with people with disabilities. Actually, my population right now, they're the elderly. They're 55 years and older.
Wow. God bless you. It's not easy.
Yep.
It's not easy.
No, and we were here right through the pandemic.
Wow. Yeah, it's not easy at all.
Arlene, did you have your hand raised?
Just some interesting aside. Our daughter, Stacy, whom you met, I think, last time, she and her children are in Germany for the next 3 years. Her job center. Stop. And the second bit of news, we got our voting ballots in the mail yesterday, and they're going out tomorrow.
Okay.
I guess Andrew like that.
Yeah, we had in-person voting, early voting here in Virginia. So I voted a few weeks back. Took me 10 minutes total.
Yeah. My daughter voted, and her daughter and my granddaughter voted for the first time, and they voted before they left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're good.
Hey.
Yeah, we're gonna hand deliver ours. We're not
me too. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are some strange
We're not
times.
playing.
Sandra,
Andrew,
go
did
ahead.
you vote? Sandra has her hand up.
Hi, yeah, I just wanted to share this joyous news with you. Both of my daughters, Desiree and Marie, they're both pregnant. I don't know if I had told you, Ari. And they're expecting their baby anytime now. We had one baby shower yesterday, and the other one is tomorrow. So they're both
need more grandchildren.
Yes, and I have one already called Noah. But they're both in the health, they're both doctors, so just keep praying for them because they're dealing with the, whatever is going on out there right now. So please keep them in your
Are you starting to feel old, Sandra?
Oh, Lori, girl, the knees, girl, the back all over. I need a stick now.
I have one.
Yeah, Sherry keeps telling me, no, 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 no stick.
Well, congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.
You gotta get you some Bengay and some and whatever it takes, cause grandma gotta move around, you know.
Telling me. And you know, with the pandemic, you can't really go to the delivery, so I'll be at home just anxiously waiting.
Oh,
You know?
I know.
Yeah. Different world.
That's good.
Andrew, where's Gail?
Dale is home actually having another baby shower today on Zoom.
You don't look like Andrew to me. Andrew knows why I asked him. Right on?
And she's sleeping. She's sleeping.
Oh, no, you're Gail. Oh, sorry. Gail. I said Gail, not Gail. You have too many names in here that's the same.
So we're just a little bit past 3 o'clock now. And we always want to be respectful of everybody's time.
Okay.
So, one of the things I wanted to mention, and Marcus just wanted to mention to you again, we really appreciated having your mom on the last meeting, and you know, just give her a big hug for us. You know, just to share. You know, we just really appreciate that.
You know, that's all she's been talking about, and she reminded me this morning, and she said, "So aren't you guys supposed to meet today?" So
yeah, my mom is the same way. My mom, I just talked to her yesterday, and she called me again today. Is the meeting today? And so so it's good to hear the enthusiasm that is shared by everyone here, and you know, it's really a good thing, and it you know, this would not have been possible if it were not for Ari and the work that she put together.
I could just tell her she can come anytime.
Yeah,
She
so
doesn't even have to first ask her questions. Just come and sit around, and so we can look at that pretty little hat she has. Everybody's in love with her hat, so.
All right, so so if we don't have anything else, again, you know, as usual, I'll put this the recording in on the YouTube channel. I will share again all of the links with regards to the books. We have another link that we will put on there from Karen, and then you guys can have at all of that. Okay. Anybody have anything they want to add last minute?
Don't forget the pictures.
Baby pictures.
And adult.
And adult.
On the beach.
All right,
You
guys.
have a nice
So if we
picture.
don't have
I
anything
I
else,
think it's Philip and Francis. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
if we don't have anything else to add, then we will see you guys in another 2 weeks, right?
Okay, thank
Yep.
you.
Same time.
All right. We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Ari. Bye.
Have a great week, everyone.
Bye.
What did I do?
Bye-bye, everyone.
Where's my buddy? I hear my, oh, not him.
great
Oh,
job.
Suzanne, don't forget to vote.
That's right.